At one point there was over 40 media organizations on the island, and we had countries come in: Netherlands, Brazil, Korea, China, Japan, Spain, and then from the US, Portland, Houston, Las Vegas, California, and Washington, just all over with interest in what was going on. And I tried to impart on them something that Mayor Kim wanted, is when these media come in, we want them to tell the story. But main thing is he needs to communicate with his people. After that, everything else is just gravy. But he wanted the national and international media to know the human side, you know, how it affects the communities, how personal it is to a lot of people. And you know, he got to experience it firsthand, losing his house in Kapoho. But you know, when they're standing in front of a lava flow, it's not just ooh and ah, or oh my God, it's so destructive. The residents of that house might be right on the side watching it, or somebody in the media is related to another person who lost a house, and they know, I used to go to that house, you know, now it's all black, it's covered. So he wants to make sure that the human interest, the human side is told as well. But our main deal was to put the media in a place where they can tell the story in a safe manner, and we did. We had 0 injuries. We had a lot of big eyes and swear words, you know, just from what we saw. But we did it in a safe manner, and we've gotten good feedback, that, you know, a lot of thank yous.
So I guess, how does it feel leaving all this behind? I mean,
you know what? The first 2 times I left, I got back, and there is a minor form of PTSD, because I'm on such a high operational tempo, you know, up by 7, and then I'm planning on the day and the night tour. I'm starting to plan the night. I go on these 2 tours, and you're on your feet the whole time. I actually lost weight being here. But when I go home, it's like, it's a slower pace, and people there, they're not affected by the volcano. But in my mind, I'm still in here. And my whole job was the lava and the volcano. And it just kind of, it boggles your mind sometimes. Like, don't you know what's going on? But that's just something about PTSD, is when you're changing situations. But some of my guys also had that. You know, they go back to Oahu, and you know, there might be a fountain that somebody hit a fire hydrant, and you'll see a picture of it, and I'm like, that's no big deal. That's not lava. It's just water. They can turn it off. You know, but if something happens here, you know, lives can, you know, be lost, homes changed forever. You know, neighborhoods, there's homes that are there and they can't go back, and how frustrating that would be for that whole community. But yeah, big change from leaving here and going home. It's an adjustment period. I'm lucky that I have a very supportive family, and this has been like a deployment, and not just for me, for my crew that works, but also those guys who work checkpoints and security patrols and monitor the safety. They're here for a specific amount of time away from their family, so that means single family homes back home. That means they got to finish work, they got to do the kid practices. It was the end of school, so they're missing graduation parties, birthdays. I miss Mother's Day, Father's Day, and my daughter's birthday. You know, and all that stuff had to be done by my wife. But I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. You know, we're watching PGV, we're watching Halimau with the water table, and then we're watching this river, which is the most immediate one close to us. And something could happen. We don't want anything to. I really wish it would just dry up and stop, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna stop. I think it's gonna continue for a while. And our National Guard guys, we keep asking, you know, are we gonna stop our mission? And the county is like, not until we reach a recovery phase, not until we reach a certain point where they can take over everything. And in the immediate future, it's not known.